Like many parts of the world that faced economic hardship during the 80s and 90s, Poland had its own gaming scene quite different to America, Japan and the UK. As with Russia with its famous Dendy and ZX Spectrum clones, Poland had its own ubiquitous clone console, the Pegasus. This Famicom clone took a number of different forms, knocking off the designs of everything from Famicom to PlayStation. My partner, QuickBytes, grew up in Poland and so has many fond memories of the Pegasus, while we here in the UK were playing PS2s, Xboxes and Vitas, and even through the Xbox 360 and PS3 generations. Many of Shao's generation were still playing NES and Famicom games on the only affordable home console. And so, for this episode of QuickBytes, we'll be delving into 4 of her favourite games she played on her Pegasus. Beginning with... Right, as you can see, first up we got Pinball from Nintendo, one of the early black box games. And I'm surprised how full-featured this is. It's a great pinball simulation, especially so early. It's so much fun, there's so much going on. I'm really impressed with how much fun it is to play. I'd heard it was a really good game, but I'd not actually played it myself. Shao's playing it in this footage here. Shao being QuickBytes. And yeah, it's so charming and there's so much to discover. I can see how it's like so replayable as well. They've cleverly introduced some features like this code, so you might play to see what the different numbers do and combinations. It's absolutely solid. I can see why Shao played this so much. Getting quite a high score here. Yeah, give it a try. If you're a fan of NES, give Pinball a try. Next we have our first Famicom only release, Sky Destroyer, because Shao's Pegasus came with one of those like 625 in 1 cards, and a lot of them were the same game, like hacks or just Japanese versions of the games rather than the PAL ones. So she actually got to play quite a varied library of games, and some that I would never have come across myself without Shao's saying, I played this, and I discovered some wonderful games, and Sky Destroyer is one of them. It's very simple stuff, but it's well done, it's polished. It's kind of like a third person behind the shoulder shmup. It reminds me of a bit of like Beachhead as well. Beachhead on the C64. And got boss enemies like these big bomber things, and you can torpedo ships. And yeah, it's simple stuff, but it's very addictive. Shao was playing this for quite a while, and I've played it as well, and played it for longer than I anticipated. Because it's very much one of those just one more go games. I really like it. It's cool. It's day-night transitions and the scrolling at the bottom. But yeah, this is an impressive little NES game, Famicom game rather. Right, next up is a game I quite enjoy, but oh my gosh, I don't know why Namco chose to go with these sounds, these banging the inside of a metal tin with a big spoon kind of sounds for firing. It's painful. Oh gosh, I can't imagine what it's like being blared at an arcade, but I can see why this didn't make it into one of the Namco museums, because yes, this is a Famicom only, Japan only release, and it's kind of like Berserk, I guess. Not Berserk, more like Smash TV, I guess. It's really cute. It's very much like got that Namco cuteness, early arcade cuteness to it. You have to go around shooting enemies. At first I thought it'd be like a Dig Dug, like maybe inflating enemies or something, but no, you shoot them. And you can either you clear a certain number per room. And if this galaxy glows, you go to a little bonus stage where you need to place, it's like Proto Bomberman, I guess. We place mines down, except you're not destroying blocks or tiles. I really like it, but oh my gosh, the sound. The sound. Right, our final game is another Famicom only release. Binary Land. A puzzler, very cute puzzler with these little birds. And you might think this is a two-player game. You need to work your way to the goal. But no, it's single player only. The gimmick is the controls for the other bird, one from the opposite from the one you picked at the touchscreen, are reversed or mirrored. So you need to quickly, because you want quite a tight time bit sometimes, work out your movements based on that mirrored action. As you can see, it's not always easy because it takes you a while for your brain to get around to it. Plus there's like webs you can get stuck in and spiders and hazards, and yeah. I really like this one. I think it's my favourite of the ones on this video. It's a shame it never got a Western release. So you go going to work out how to move and where to go, and yeah, it takes a while for your brain to get around to it. Which makes that time, see the time's ticking down. I'm trying to get the other one around. There's different stages, so it's power ups make you run faster, and yeah, I really like it. It's feeling. I couldn't work this one out. And time was tick 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 tick. But yeah, I've almost come to the end of our video. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy delving into Shao's Pegasus past. And until the next QuickBytes, this is Coffee Hen Retro Sharka signing off.